20 yards. But the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Out now is Gillikin to handle the punt. Moore on to handle the return. Takes this in the area of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. Has room inside the 25. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They run with Swift. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Santos' kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Watch out now.
Thrown on first down, Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Striker. 3-3. Black.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Brings up third down.
Come on, set.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott
Our
Hansen.
tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And it's Shedeur Sanders. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The Browns keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Bucky Irving. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Buccaneers get the victory here. They win it by 10. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Vikings roll on to the victory, 21-3 your final score. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On play action, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Escapes out to the left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. To the air yet again, Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
5-6. Here we go. Here we go. 33. Ready. Ready. Hut.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's gonna do the honors for the 4th time today. On in at the 41. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. This is Swift. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Ready?
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
1st down, Chicago.
1st down from the 42. This time it's a passing play. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Williams has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. There he is on 3rd and short. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
What is up?
Off the play fake, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's another Bears first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Now a give to Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bears continue piling it on here in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Santos now for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Fight. Here we go. 45. White. Ready?
1st down throw. Here's Love. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
On the ground with Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears looking at a 14-0 record. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run now with Swift. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears are running them out of the building. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we can call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him.
52, ready. Yellow, 43.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Love fumbled it. And the Bears have it. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
5, 97. Set, ready.
Love at the shotgun. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Brock, I know you're a big fan of referencing baseball. Well, I believe that was 3 sacks, and they're out. Or in this case, get off the field following that safety.
No, that's a good call right there. You want baseball, Kate? I'll give you baseball. You know what that was? That was the equivalent of an immaculate inning in baseball. 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, you're out. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. That's immaculate. And I don't think we'll see it again in this game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
What is it up?
On the carry, it's Swift. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is shades of 1985. The Bears defense getting it done. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Bears just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is J.J. McCarthy. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Vikings are a double-digit win team. They get their 10th victory of the season. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's the Eagles' defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Eagles wind up cruising in this one, 35-14 the final. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.